Hey guys, we just got a new general, Sidney. So, right off the bat, they don't have the lead-in clause, so they're only going to be useful for attacking, not for reinforcing or defending the main city, purely an attacking general. The base skill is pretty solid, 45, 45, and 30, right across the board. No compatibility issues with any skill books, so that is a plus for this general. For the full ascension, 5 stars. Get 145 attack, 60 defense, 65 HP. They're a little bit low on the defense and HP. The march size is pretty massive at 18%. However, you get 8% march size on the 3rd star and 10% march size on the 5th star. So they are really pushing you to fully ascend this general to get the full potential out of them. But even at 3 stars, they'll still be a pretty solid choice. The specialty, nothing too crazy. They get 6% march size, so it's a decent one. Their covenant is very nice. Get 15% attack and 8% march size, which is pretty strong. Attributes, nothing too crazy we haven't seen before. Low defense, normal HP, high attack. When it comes out to the totals, Sidney is the highest attack for the ranged generals. Defensively, their defensive stats are pretty low, and HP is reasonably high, so the HP and defense balance out. But they are a ranged general, so not super important on the defensive side of things. The most important aspect of this general is the 32% march size that they get. So they have the highest march size and the highest attack. This is a crazy amount of march size, something that we have not seen yet in a ranged general. This is like Napoleon Prime, Marco Polo levels of march size. Very large, gonna be a very strong general. And when we sort by increased attack to see what this is gonna practically look like for T15, K40, 2000% buff march, Sidney blows Ragnar out of the water by 13 billion, which is a massive amount. This is a huge leap in terms of damage. So it's Sidney is ushering in a new generation of ranged generals, and I would expect to see all the preceding ranged generals that get released after this to be similar to this 75 number. Probably I wouldn't expect to see anything over 80 for another 2 or 3 generals. So definitely a good one to jump on if you have copies lying around and you want a ranged general. But don't take my word for it. They could release another general that makes Sidney seem like child's play next week. But that's Evony for you. Anyway, on the assistant side of things, Sidney doesn't get access to a lot of that march size, but the assistant range generals generally don't have a lot of march size anyways. The only one that beats Sidney is Li Shimin, and Sidney has over double the march size that Shimin does. So when we look at the effective attack of that, Sidney comes in first. Ragnar is a pretty close second. So overall, Sidney is very strong. They're still going to be very strong even if you don't have enough to put extra stars on them. If we look at how they were performed with everything maxed out except for Ascensions, we can see that they're still going to be a pretty solid general overall, coming in the same level as Electra, Subutai, Godfrey, and Sidney. And if you get 2 or 3 stars on them as well, they're going to do a lot better than those other generals. So, also, will you stop biting me, please? Would you please stop? I'm trying to make a video, buddy. Thank you. Okay, so that's about all I have for this video. If you guys found this useful, leave a like, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.